What's good with y'all, man? Today, we're going to be talking about chakra in terms of Kemetic philosophies, in terms of the Kemetic understanding, in terms of the way my ancestors' viewpoint was, right? Now, without much being said, let's hop right straight into it. Okay, now we're going to start off with the baseline. We have the seven main chakras, right? So we have the root chakra, the sacral chakra, the solar plexus chakra. We have the heart chakra, the throat chakra, and the crown chakra. And if I'm not mistaken, the crown chakra, third eye chakra. Okay, so that's the seven main chakras. That's the simple shit everybody know, right? But we're gonna be getting a little deeper. Chakras. What exactly is chakras? Chakras are energy wheels where energy channels intertwine and transmit energy along the central channel while also dividing energy along the different main chakras, each of which has a specific color. Now, I just stated them. And these energy channels carry our prana, aka life force, throughout our bodies and into the chakra. Chakras are energy channels that transport energy to our organs as well as other parts of our body. Each each chakra correlates to certain physical, emotional, and spiritual attributes that aid us in performing a variety of physical tasks, as well as our perception of the world and our overall well-being. Because the imbalance of one chakra can mean different things in a physical manifestation of it, right? For instance, an imbalance of the root chakra, you're too sexual. An imbalance of the heart chakra, you don't trust nobody, right? So it manifests in different ways, in different forms and fashions. I even heard that certain imbalances of the chakras, you could even have lower back pain. Certain pains, you can have pains with your throat. Like certain things correlate to spiritual because everything is spiritual before it's physical, right? We understand that it's a metaphysical world and it's a physical world, right? Now, there are approximately 122 minor chakras that affect our energy intake and distribution and are located at the base of the spine, which is still similar to the seven main chakras. And this does not mean there is no difference between these chakras or chakras and period or chakras period, right? I just want to say that the 122 minor chakras, we don't really know about that, right? We're not really taught about the 122 minor chakras. And this is the thing, like we have so many power pinpoints in our body. We have so many areas in which energy translate to certain other things, and we're not disclosed to the information. We're not presented the information, but we have to present it to ourselves. Every time I do a video, this shit in the background be on some nut shit, man. You can have whatever you like. Every time, yo. So, where I was at. Rather, each chakra deals with different energy centers within the body. There are the still main energy centers in our body. The chakras are as what follows: the root chakra, which is located at the base of the spine; the sacral chakra, which is located at the navel; the solar plexus chakra, which is located at the solar plex; the heart chakra, which is located within your heart; the throat chakra, which is located within your throat; and the third eye chakra, which is located the center of your forehead; and your crown chakra, which is located at the top of your head. I also want to say, since chakras are I also want to say that since chakras are energy wheels where energy channels intertwine and transmit energy along the central channel while also dividing energy along the main different chakras. I also want to say that chakras are not no spiritual voodoo wishy-washy type shit that you just don't know about, my nigga. It's not shit that's just like oh, that's some spiritual shit. I'm not into that. No, my nigga. Everybody got the seven main chakras. Everybody has these chakras. Despite your color, despite your race, despite what the fuck you believe in, everybody has these chakras. And just think about it. A lot of people go their whole life without balancing their chakras, without knowing about their chakras, without being informed about how to properly work and use their chakras, without knowing how exactly to get that chakra alignment for the kundalini energy to rise, right? A lot of people aren't aware of these things, and people walk around like spiritual zombies, honestly, and they're dead on the inside. That's how I see it. They work for other people, and they're just not aware of the different things that actually exist, right? Now, chakras part 2. You shouldn't ever forget about your ancestors in any situation and must always pay homage to them. So according to Kemetic philosophies, there are also energy centers, aka chakras, below the feet: grounding chakra, at the feet, foot chakra, and just above the heart, universal love, right? Also, so the feet being the grounding chakra, a lot of people don't know this, but our ancestors, right, it was Kemetic, right? Our ancestors actually believed in the foot chakras, okay? And this is why grounding is so important, because when you ground, not only is there something, not only are you connected with nature, right? Everything is one, right? One love. This is why Bob Marley's pushing one love. Everything is one, right? Not only that, but the electrons could travel through your body, through your feet. You feel what I'm saying? So the earth literally charges you up. You're an electrical being. But we have insulators, aka shoes and shit like that, that stops the flow of electricity, right? Because we're electrical beings, right? So insulators stop the flow of electricity. Shoes, clothes, they are insulators. Whereas we have certain things like gold, silver, that's conductors. And this is why motherfuckers be wearing gold and shit like that. We're electrical beings, so it's a conductor. So what do conductors do? It allows for the flow of electricity. Now, our ancestors believed in the feet chakras and the foot chakras, right? According to Kemetic philosophies. And it's the shit they don't want you knowing about. You feel what I'm saying? They just want you thinking it's spiritual, heebie-jeebie, and all this other extra goofy shit. You feel me? And the whole time your ancestors believed in it, and this is why your ass depressed, broke, and some more shit. If not physically, mentally, if not mentally, spiritually, and physically. You feel what I'm saying? It's just different levels to it, right? So, at the base of the skull, mouth, and nose is the manifesting chakra, and just above the head is the soul star chakra. These chakras are connected together via the central channel. Thus, they have a direct influence on each other, much like the seven main chakras, because there are energy centers too, but no one really talks about them, right? So like I was saying, let me move my shit. Like I was saying, so yeah, they practice this, right? Harmony and balance, mayat, right? So we have different stones. Great, because I used to have that stone, right? Primary energy centers, right? We have these, root, sacral. Then we have these. So I also, all right, before I get into that shit, all right, hold on. Before I get into the next slide, I also want to say it's important for us to understand the chakras, but also in terms of our ancestors, right? Because a lot of people that look like me, they're into spirituality, but it's like they're not talking about it in terms of the Kemetic principles, Kemetic philosophies. All right. So with that being said, let's get into this other shit. You hear me? So the 59 energy centers. So remember also that first of all, your palms are chakras too. Your feet, like I said. First of all, we all emit aura. Okay, aura. Now it's cool to say aura, motherfucker. That's some spiritual shit. It's just getting intertwined, right? So, like I was saying, is what 122 mind chakras, right? But once you understand it, and this is when the Kundalini energy is rising. Like I said, your hands have a chakra. Everything is an energy center, bro. And this is what you want to do. This is what you want to do. Your Kundalini energy gotta rise. You gotta balance shit out. You got to. It take time. It takes some healing. You know what I'm saying? It definitely does. Okay. Definitely does. All right. So, leave, bro. All right. So now we got part 3. I know I don't got no pictures on here, bro. But just bear with me. Just listen. Just listen the fuck up. Right. Chakras part 3. As energy flows through our chakras and is contained within the chakra, it travels in a clockwise manner. And most healthy people's chakra are balanced because being healthy, quite frankly, implies having balanced chakras. And when our chakras are balanced, our energy life force can flow freely throughout our body. Like I said, you got to balance your chakras, right? And so to speak, man, even in my life, bro, it's not easy. It is not easy. So don't think I'm coming on this bitch like I'm perfect or balance your chakras. Ooh. Nah, nigga. Like, this shit take time. This shit take healing. This shit take every day getting 1% better every fucking day, bro. 1 fucking percent, bro. This shit is far from easy, bro. You feel me, right? So, but like I said, when you balance it out, your energy, your life prana can flow freely. Unfortunately, it is possible for your energy to flow in the other direction, which is also known as having an imbalance. And when our chakras are imbalanced, they become blocked or limited, and our entire existence becomes jacked up, resulting in things like living in a low vibration and dis-ease within the body. People don't even know that dis-ease, aka disease, is from and can be from imbalanced chakras, because you can have a blocked or limited chakra, and it just impacts your vessel in different ways. Now we're going to talk about how it impacts your vessel, right? Starting with the root chakra. Root, right, is balanced versus unbalanced. So let me come over here. So root, right? Balance and unbalance. So we have balance and unbalance, right? What if your chakras are balanced and unbalanced? So, with balanced root chakra, you feel secure, you feel stable, you really get sick. You know, you have trusting plus you're grounding, and you're very independent. Unbalanced is that you're insecure, you're unstable, you frequently get sick, you're fearful and unhealthy. You also ego driven and dependent on others, right? Sacral chakra. A balanced sacral chakra, you're friendly plus passionate, creative, self-forgiving, high self-worth, right? Whereas you have an unbalanced sacral chakra, you're shy, withdrawn, right? You're guilt-driven, like you have a low self-worth, right? That's an imbalanced sacral chakra. Now, like I said, ignore this shit, y'all. Like I said, bro, that's a lot of this shit even I gotta work on. You know, it take time, but it take a lot of. Recently, I've been getting into a lot of journaling, a lot of meditation, a lot of working on myself. Solar plexus chakra, right? With a balanced solar plexus chakra, you're disciplined, you're driven, and you're confident. You have integrity, you're respectful. With an unbalanced solar plexus chakra, you procrastinate a lot, you're self-conscious, you're addicted to things, you're conniving, you're a bullier, you're a pushover, right? Throat chakra. A balanced throat chakra, you're centered, you're loving, you're compassionate, you have empathy, you have self-love, you're non-judgmental. With an unbalanced heart chakra, you're guarded, you're clingy, you're needy, you're selfish, you're stone-hearted, you're self-pity, you're very judgmental. Very. Right? Throat chakra. You're expressive, you're reassuring, you're appreciative, you're creative, you're honest. Unbalanced heart chakra, throat chakra. You criticize often, you complain a lot, you overtalk, or you're very timid. You can express creativity. Third eye chakra, right? Balanced third eye chakra, you're intuitive, you're focused, you have a lot of clarity. Unbalanced third eye chakra, you're lost, you're confused, you have a busy mind, you're stressed out a lot. Crown chakra, you're connected to source, you're inspired. This is unity consciousness. Unbalanced heart chakra, you're disconnected from the divine, from oneself and others. Often, people have an unbalanced all of these shits. Let's be honest. Some have more unbalanced others than others, right? Some have more unbalanced hearts than fucking roots, right? And like I said, this is it's not something easy to work on, but it takes time. It's simple, but it's not easy. It's very simple. Get you a journal, go meditate. But facing your demons, facing these problems is far from the easiest thing to do, right? But we have to do it, because if not, you're going to have all of these issues and diseases within the body, right? So you have to work on self.